Doma Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now, guys, the best fighter in the world, number one pound for pound on any list that means something. If he ain't, something's wrong with the list. That would be Terence Crawford, right? WBO welterweight champion. When he was at 140 pounds, the junior welterweight, he was undisputed. The only one in the game, well, with your boy Alexander Usyk, cruiserweight. Undisputed, guys. That's not happening. So when somebody does that, then they're royalty right now. I'm not saying for his career, but right now it's royalty because no one else is doing it. Not even people, not a whole lot of them, not even striving to do so. So number one pound for pound, right? Now he's gonna have a fight against Jose Benavidaz, right? So this is a big one on what is it, 13th? He's gonna have a fight on 13th. It's gonna be a good one because these guys have been going back and forth, right? Going back and forth, and they don't like each other. But that's what a fight is all about, guys. I'm not really hyped about the fight. It's going to get respect from me because Terence Crawford's fighting. That's why, right? And he's fighting a real big welterweight. Like I just told you, he's moved up in weight. Now, actually, this is the second weight division that he's moved up to. And these guys are starting to get bigger. We saw that in his last fight against Jeff Horn. These guys are bigger than him. This guy here, Terence Crawford ain't number 5'8". This guy here is 6 feet. Undefeated, 27-0, 18 KOs. Now, Benavidez has said, he sees nothing special in Terence Crawford. So he's coming to get it. This is the guy who's, fronts foot people. He's coming to get Crawford. He sees nothing special in the guy. And, he's apparently been shot before, right, recently. And he said, shoot, if a bullet ain't stopping me, show this little old dude ain't stopping me. So he seems to be supremely confident. Now, the confidence is coming from probably being shot. It shouldn't be from his record, because his record is good. But other than Mauricio Herrera, who I'm going to give respect, because I saw Mauricio Herrera basically win a fight against Danny Garcia and didn't get it. Right? So I'm going to always give Mauricio Herrera some respect. Other than that, Jorge Paez Jr. maybe had 5 losses. And then I thought, well, man, when he beat somebody, he took an O from a dude named Frank Royas. Right, so I checked out who was Frank Royas. Shoot, he took the O, 22-0. Man, Frank Royas fought 16 people with less than 5 fights. And then he do 2 dudes that had a positive record. One was 7-6. Then he beat the dude 9-0 and 1 loss. But I'm talking about his record, man. Royas hadn't fought nobody over there in Venezuela at all. If you look at his record, you're gonna laugh. We are 22-0. So it's just, dude fought really, when people call, because, I don't like to call people bums and taxi drivers. I don't go there. You know what I mean? If they get in the ring, they're going to get respect from me. But I mean, really, very, very, very weak opposition. Let's call it like that and be respectful. So basically, Benavidez is stepping up, in competition, which basically anybody is if they fight Terence Crawford. But like I say, these guys are bigger, and, it ain't like he can't hit Terence Crawford and hurt him. We saw smaller guys do that. You know what I'm saying? One of the baddest little dudes around, Gamboa, back in the day, had him, hurt before. So it can happen. But Terence Crawford is like saying, this guy, just like Jeff Horn, is going to underestimate my power. He's going to underestimate my power, my size. I'm smaller just because I'm skinny. There's a lot of skinny dudes that don't play when it comes to boxing. We got one right now in Deontay Wilder in the heavyweight. This dude, 30 pounds less than everybody he knocks out, pretty much, right? Thomas the Hitman Hearns for the older people with gray hair everywhere. Y'all know Thomas the Hitman Hearns. He was very, very slight built. But ain't nobody standing around with that dude, right? So, Terence Crawford, go ahead and underestimate the number one pound for pound in the business. But, let's go and give Jose Benavidez some props, man, because he ain't coming in here scared of nobody. So it's going to be a fight. And it's going to be a good one. And I'm just giving it respect because Terence Crawford's fighting, period. We're going to be talking about all these other dudes. Terence Crawford's fighting an undefeated dude, and we're going to give it some love, right? And then after that, we'll see what he does later. We're talking about the guys he could possibly fight and all that stuff. We always do that to the guy coming up in the weight division, right? We did it to Andre Ward. We go up to light heavyweight, and then he's got to clean out light heavyweight. Right? What were y'all doing before he got there? That's my point about Terence Crawford. Oh, he has to fight Errol Spence right now. He has to fight. No, they should be fighting. Errol Spence and them, Sean Porter and Danny Garcia and Errol Spence should have that. Keith Thurman have it cleared up before Terence Crawford get there so we can fight one of y'all. You know, people coming down from the division, they always got to clean up the mess that was there. No, Terence Crawford fight this dude, maybe somebody else, then Errol Spence. You know, let these guys handle their business. Crawford is #1 pound for pound, and y'all ain't. Why? Because you ain't went nowhere. None of them in the welterweight division, right? All these guys are juggernauts. Danny Garcia, although, let me get that right, Danny Garcia did come up. And when he left 140 pounds, he wasn't undisputed, but he was the baddest dude there. Well, I give him that. But the Sean Porters of the world ain't went nowhere, stayed there. Errol Spence neither. Keith Thurman either. So, you know, let's put on the brakes on him. Terence Crawford got to do everything, right? Let's see what he does against this guy, and then we'll see what happens in the future. But I'm thinking like this. Terence Crawford don't look like he's scared of nobody, and everybody know it. So let's see what happens with this Jose Benavidaz dude, man. This is going to be a good fight, I think, anyway, because at the end of the day, when somebody's that big, a lot bigger than you, you have to break them down. And that takes skill to do so. So let's see if he can do it again. Doma Sports Talk, worldwide. And I'm up out of here, y'all.